Years ago, I never thought I would be on this journey, building a homestead. I have gardened before, but only on a few raised beds. I've never raised chickens, harvested rainwater, or built a fence. When I was going through heavy times in my life, connecting with nature gave me so much healing and helped me move through the darkest of days. It is in our nature to live close to the land. The further we've gotten away from that, we can see and feel the effect that it has had on our bodies, our psyche, and our soul. Returning to nature has been life-changing in so many different ways. Not only in my health, but it's also brought me to a place of inner peace. Life feels more rewarding, full of purpose, and moves a little more slowly. I now appreciate the simple things in life, and it makes me feel more secure about my future, knowing that I can provide food, water, and resources for my family, especially during times when food in markets and water may not be as easily available. Spring has settled in on the homestead, and I'm excited to start sowing the gardens. I sowed my first round of seeds, mostly kale, collards, chard, and spinach, the green leafy vegetables that can tolerate the cooler temperatures.
I could be the one to make you love. I have in the past, now that's a start. I could be the one to make you smile. I have and I keep each one on fire. I stare into my own crystal ball. I stare too hard and it's shattered on the floor. But each broken piece does still reflect the infinite and the possible and the rest. I guess it is time to tell you you're in my dreams now. And I hope that could say much more than I could ever sing. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
I was so excited to receive my first delivery of berry bushes and planted them in the garden right away. But less than a week later, we got hit with a few days of frost and even a few inches of snow. I spent several days covering all of them with frost blankets to protect these new transplants from the elements, and luckily they survived just fine. Got our berry bushes, and I'm really excited to plant these. So they just arrived, and we have 4 blueberries right here. We have a raspberry right here, and then we have 1 raspberry in this group, as well as the rest are blackberries. And they are different kinds. So I'm really excited to start planting these in the gardens. and see how they do this year. So this is a high bush blueberry, and ultimately it'll grow to be about 5 to 6 feet tall. And I'm putting a mixture of peat moss and some pine in there because they love that. That combination. And so I'm just kind of going through, picking out some of the larger chunks though that are in here, keeping those kind of away from the delicate shrub in this stage. There you go.
As new things are going into the main garden, I knew we had to put additional fencing up to keep the smaller animals from trying to dig their way in. Between the both of us, we were able to get this up in no time.
There's a magic hour that surrounds me with its power every night. Sun subsides, the evening sky amazes me with pink and purple light. Glowing windows in the dark and all the dogs barking in the wood. Following a moonlit trail as your heart is past to me, you're feeling good. Now the wind is rising and a rabbit's moon is smiling in the sky, shining like a diamond in the eyes of all the people passing by.
I've been adding more garden beds around the property and getting everything ready for the upcoming season. It feels a little like nesting, like a mother trying to prepare her home for a new baby. I added a moon arbor by Terra Trellis to my main garden. It's made of ionized steel and built to last for years. Over time, the arbor will be covered with morning glory, which will also be a great pollinator for the bees and butterflies. Just a couple more weeks before I can safely start sowing more seeds and transplanting my starts into the gardens. We have big plans for the next couple years as we continue to build our homestead. As much as I would like to see it all come together now, just as we envision it, I am really learning how to be more patient and allow everything to unfold in its natural timing. Part of gardening for me is about using your intuition, not being rigid, but instead giving yourself the space to be creative, be a steward of the land, and find harmony among nature, the animals and birds, developing a thriving system where everything is working together and supporting each other. It's a community beyond what we have been conditioned to view as community. It's a return to nature, our true essence, and a remembrance of what it is we are here to do and what we are truly capable of.